Just want y'all to know I'm an idiot. I forget stuff. So in this video, we're going to talk about how not to forget stuff. Quickest, first, easiest thing, if you wear a hat, you can take your hat, stick it on the doorknob going out your house. All you got to do is remember that when you do that, it means you're forgetting something. We're also going to get into how you can force other people to remember stuff that you've done, so that they can't later on say, well, you didn't do that. Well, you can stuff it up their butt because you can prove it to them. So, y'all pay attention. Now just remember, these are general ideas here. You can apply them to other stuff besides just what the actual memory aid is for. Doesn't have to apply to staplers or whatever. It can be applied to whatever you might be forgetting. This is one I came up with when I was in grade school. For any of y'all who weren't never a kid, this is a paper airplane. You know how kids loan each other $1? And you loan somebody $1 and later on he says, you didn't loan me no $1. Well, you fold that $1 up like a paper airplane. How's he gonna forget that? And the cool thing is, I've realized in my old age that that works on adults too. You ever had your boss tell you, I need that report on my desk in 10 minutes. And then later on, he says, where's that report? And you say, I give it to you. And he said, no, you didn't. Well, here's the deal. All you got to do is say, yeah, I did, boss. Remember that paper airplane that was sitting on your desk? Because if you can't remember that, you're an idiot, and I don't need to be working here. Oh, and on the thing where you put your hat on the doorknob, I get these little doctor notifications. They're in a nice, neat little card there. And you can put that in the hat and hang it on the doorknob. And when you come across that, you can't forget it unless you're really an idiot. But anyway, you ever loan somebody at the office your stapler, and then later on they couldn't remember you loaning them their stapler? Well, when you hand it to them, just say, you know, George Washington used to walk around the White House with a stapler up his ass. You don't need to even tell them why you're telling them that, but 10 years from now, they're going to remember that they got you stapler. Right now I'm watering my garden, or what's left of it. If you ever went back in the house and you couldn't remember if you turned the water off, well, if you're like a lot of lazy people, you just sit there and check it next day and pay for the water you used. But when I turn the water off, I do something stupid. That didn't sound right, but what I do is when I'm turning the water off, my hand's on the knob, I'll say something like, Mary had a little lamb. And you wonder what kind of fool would say something like that. But the fact is, when you go back in the house later and you're trying to remember if you turned the water off, you'll remember, oh yeah, I said Mary had a little lamb when I turned the knob off. Works like a charm. Now that I've took a few seconds to improve y'all's lives, I'd like to thank you for watching. And I'd like to leave you on this note. George Washington used to walk around the White House with a subscribe button stuck up his ass. Y'all have a good day.